When it comes to street photography, New Orleans is one of the greatest cities I've ever explored. So much color, so much history, so many amazing people.
Happy Tuesday!
What's not to love? I took the GX85 everywhere, wandering the streets, to restaurants, museums, even on a horse-drawn carriage, and I love how this camera performed. It's so compact that I could easily fit the camera and 2 or 3 lenses in my little camera bag. The flip-up LCD allowed me to shoot from waist level, and the built-in stabilization kept my video nice and smooth. One of the standout features in this new camera is that there's no anti-aliasing filter on the sensor. It turns out this makes for amazingly sharp photos, which became really obvious when I shot in black and white. On the other hand, the richness of colors in this new LUMIX really blew me away. I met this wonderful artist called Frenchie, and he invited me into his studio to shoot him working. The phenomenal colors of his artwork look so incredible on the back of my camera, and those intense colors look exactly the same when shooting 4K video. I love shooting at night, but I don't like carrying a tripod, so the dual stabilization in the GX85, where the sensor and the lens move together to keep shots steady, was awesome and allowed me to shoot handheld everywhere I went. Of course, not all photography is fast-paced, and taking time to explore the early morning light at the Beauregard Kai's house is a great example of that. Without a tripod, shooting handheld at a 20th of a second was easy, and my shots turned out perfectly sharp. I love food, so getting a few minutes to shoot in the kitchen of the famous Jacquemus restaurant was a blast. It's fast-paced, and I was always in the way. But one of the latest developments in photography that was incredibly useful in this situation is 4K photo mode, which basically lets me shoot 8-megapixel stills at 30 frames per second. Without a doubt, the highlight of my trip was seeing little Freddie King play the blues on a back porch in New Orleans. Everything came together here. The incredible colors that feel so right in this city. Jumping between video and stills by just pushing a different button. And of course, portraiture. My favorite moment and favorite photo from this visit is seen in this portrait. If there is ever a character that sums up the soul of New Orleans, it's little Freddie King.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'm Photo Joseph, photographic storyteller and LUMIX luminary.